Hey class, today we're going to talk about the digestive system. Now, as I say at the beginning of each of these presentations, each organ system helps the body to maintain homeostasis. And if we want to review homeostasis, we'll remember that homeostasis is the maintenance of stable internal conditions. When we're talking about a cell, the different organelles of a cell help a cell maintain homeostasis. But when we're talking about the human body, when we're talking at the organism level, we're talking about different organ systems. Now, we also know that the digestive system, any of these organ systems, do not operate on their own to maintain homeostasis. They rely heavily on each other. They cannot do their job alone. So that is the theme of what we're seeing through each of these presentations. So we're going to want to keep that in mind when we're talking about the digestive system. So let's ask ourselves this question. Why do we need food? Now, some of us like food, but that's really not why we need food. Well, we need food for the following reasons. First, food provides nutrients that our bodies need to grow and repair. And food also provides calories for activity. Okay, now we want to talk about the general functions of the of the digestive system. First, your digestive system takes in food, and this process is called ingestion. You ingest food. Homer likes to ingest food. And next, your digestive system digests food into smaller molecules and absorbs these molecules, which we call nutrients. So this is a picture of the digestive system and all the different foods that it can digest and absorb these nutrients. And finally, it removes undigested food from the body. And I do not think this emoji needs any explanation. Okay, so we've talked about the three different functions of the digestive system. And now we want to talk about those organ system interactions. Now, when nutrients are being absorbed from the digestive tract and delivered to the cells of the body, this occurs with the help of the circulatory system. So we can see that the digestive system interacts with the circulatory system. And you may be hard to see in this picture, but if you can imagine that kind of in the midsection of this picture, you can see some blood vessels that look like they perhaps might be going to the liver and the stomach and the intestines. And your entire digestive tract has muscles throughout. Your tongue is made of a muscle, and your esophagus, your stomach, and your small and large intestines all have smooth muscle within the walls you may recall this during our presentation on the muscular system. And these smooth muscles help to move food along through the digestive tract. So in this sense, the digestive system is interacting with the muscular system. Inside your brain, you have a structure called the hypothalamus. And the hypothalamus is the part of the brain that helps your body maintain homeostasis by triggering your appetite. It makes you hungry or makes you feel full. So when your brain is sending signals to your stomach to make you feel hungry or feel full, in that situation we see the digestive system interacting with the nervous system. Now we've got just a listing of the organs within the digestive system. We don't need to know all of the individual functions of these organs. We just need to know which organs are in the digestive system. So first, we start off in the mouth, and in your mouth, kind of in your cheeks, you have these things called salivary glands. And the salivary glands produce saliva. And saliva starts the process of digestion. It helps to digest starches. And then once you swallow, you have a tube that connects the back of your throat to your stomach called the esophagus. The esophagus is merely just a tube that connects your mouth to your stomach. And next, once the food drops into the stomach, the smooth muscle in the stomach starts squeezing it and churning it, and also produces gastric juices, which help to digest proteins. And then the food then enters the small intestine, where it encounters a lot of different digestive enzymes and things like this. Your liver and gallbladder empty bile into the small intestine, which helps with the digestion of fats. And your pancreas secretes an enzyme into the small intestine, which helps to finish off that digestion of starches. So digestion is finished up within the small intestine, and then food moves into the large intestine. And the large intestine functions mainly to absorb water, because what enters the large intestine is not what exits the large intestine. It's not what exits our body, the solid form. What enters your large intestine is more of like a wet, sloshy slurry of undigested food. So your large intestine has to absorb all of that water back into the body. And so that takes place in the large intestine. And by the time the undigested material gets to the rectum, all of that water has been absorbed, and the rectum compacts all of that undigested material into what we know as feces, which then gets excreted from the body. And that, folks, is the end.